Hello everyone, this is Rattue 498 and this is a 1v1 battle between myself and Akira, who used to be God's wolf mother. So here, as you can see, you've got my old guard here. Moving up on this side, as you're about to see, I have 3 old guard. I've got my militia in front, 2 volts and 3 lancers behind. On that flank, on the opposite flank, I've got 3 volts and 4 Polish, and there's also a couple more lancers behind. So this is the same tactic I've used a few times in one-on-one now, and the plan is basically to move the old guard up, get them in firing range without taking any losses, and basically just let them do their thing. They're very, very powerful. So you normally find you can turn someone's flank pretty easily with 3 of them, with some cav support. So here, as you can see, my lancers are going to start charging through now. I've moved up, all the shots that have been fired have hit into my militia, so there's been no damage to my olds. Akira forms square, and he charges lancers into the centre, and on the far lancers that charged in, they managed to make a good hit. So now I've got 4 units here firing on this one musketeer in the centre there, so they're going to rout away very, very quickly. I then send my other 2 cav in. But as you can see, my lights and my old guard have pretty much taken no losses at all. My militia have taken some losses. My cav have managed to get through, and I'm already starting to rout away a couple of their units. So here's my other 2 lancers now. The first set of lancers I sent in, one's routed away, the other 2 I've switched over to the other side, and they've now moved in over there. Akira's sent in some cav to counter me, all across the lines. Here I don't seem to form square, silly mistake. Oh, I do in the end. So as you can see there, basically his entire left flank's routed away pretty much instantly as soon as the old guards get in touch with them and they start shooting. So I've still got a couple of cav, I've still got all 3 old guard. One of the old guards taking quite a few losses, the other 2 are just fine. And at this point I decide to move up my right flank.
Our men are running, sir.
It was just an old guard unit that was in square, now coming out of their squares. So the Prussian Fusiliers are a lot better than mine. The Volts are very, very difficult to hit, but they're not actually very accurate. So they're not great to kill people, but they're good to waste ammo, really. So their job is here just to take the shots more than anything. Waste away as much ammo as possible. Akira has me outnumbered on that flank that you just saw, my right, his left. But as you see, I'm just sweeping around on his right flank, my left flank, with the old guard. The problem with the old guard, most of the units that you do tend to kill often come back because they're normally running away because they're mainly scared rather than you've killed them. So they do tend to come back, so if you have a couple of spare cavalry floating around, it's always good to chase them and follow them and try and kill them off completely. As you can see there at the bottom screen, I have a cavalry unit charging on. This is Akira's full guard unit, which is his far left flank, my right. So I've still got, it looks like 4 volts. I've still got all my Polish and all my old guard. I have no more cav left by the looks of it, apart from my general. There's 2 old guard units in the back there because there's a musketeer unit that's decided to come back to life after routing away. But basically I've got them pretty heavily outnumbered now. If you take a look at the minimap, you can see units that have routed away that have come back. At the top of the minimap and to the left, there's a couple behind my lines that have just come back, which is why the old guard are floating around behind. They're just going to mop up anyone that decides to come back on the main line attacks. So it's a Prussian Fusilier unit. Very accurate, some of the best lights in the game. So basically, because he's still got the Fusiliers, I decided to start going melee. So the Old Guard are going to go melee on this Fusilier unit at the top there in a second. And the Old Guard unit are going to try and go melee on the Fusilier to the centre. Try and get rid of them. Unfortunately, the Old Guard in the centre routed away before they even got there. On this flank, the Foot Guard and the Musketeer unit there are going to waste a lot of ammo trying to shoot up the bolts. Whereas there's really, no point trying to shoot them up. So they're basically just a meat shield really for the two Polish behind to come in and shoot them up. So here as you can see, going melee again. Akira's charged his general in to my Old Guard unit at the top. They engaged the lights, and I've just managed to kill him off. So from this point on, this battle's already over. Now he's lost his general, and I've still got the Old Guard. So this is a Foot Guard unit. Still got plenty of men left, but unfortunately at this late stage now he's lost his general as well. It wouldn't take much to make them out. And as you can see on the minimap now, all the units are running away. So I've just managed to encircle them. Akira tries to reform his lines, but before he even gets a chance to do that, his units are running. So he's got one unit left, as you see at the top of the minimap, the blue unit on the minimap, and that is his last unit. And I charge my general in to make them form square, try and kill them off quite quickly. So this is that Musketeer unit in square. I've got 2 volts shooting at them, and I've also got an Old Guard unit behind. So these Musketeers are in square, so they're going to be able to shoot all around, so they're going to be able to shoot at my olds, and they're going to be able to shoot at my volts, but it isn't going to make any difference to them really, because they're going to be so scared of fighting that the generals run away and they're heavily outnumbered. They're just going to run.
A glorious victory.
So that is the last of Akira's units running away, and I'd like to say good game to him, and thank you very much. And it's nice to see him in Huntsman now, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Bye bye.